OG, where have you been and why are you so ridiculously good looking? I'm going to explain all of this and more in just a second. Welcome back to OG's Danger Show. Welcome back, Original Gangsters. Officer Greg here with, actually, no longer Officer Greg. I have recently retired from my full-time day job. So I guess now I'm a professional YouTuber, right? So I recently retired from law enforcement after 23 and a half years. For 23 and a half years, I worked the road for the California Highway Patrol. And when I say I worked the road, that means I never had a desk job, never worked inside. I'm actually kind of proud of that fact. I worked the road in the field, either on patrol or in some various firearms related duties for all 23 and a half of those years. I was a department range master for about 15 of those years. I was an SRT member, a grenadier on the SRT squad for about 12 of those years. I worked a couple of different weapons transition details every time my department came up with a new firearm that needed to be introduced to the troops. And one of the more fun projects was an active shooter instructor. Law enforcement, I wasn't instructing the active shooters, I was instructing law enforcement on how to react to active shooters. So I really enjoyed that detail too. After 23 and a half years, I figured it was time to give it up. It's definitely a younger man's game. The way our formula works, just a second, they're looking for Catherine Peterson. I'm gonna see if I can help find her. I'm currently stuck at an airport right now. I'm like Tom Hanks living in the walls of this place. I've been here for 7 or 8 hours already, and I've still got 3 or 4 more to go before I can catch a flight. I was trying to get home this morning from Denver. They canceled my connecting flight, so I am stuck high and dry waiting for a late night flight. So I figure what better time to sit down and talk to you guys and chat and see how things are going. So now that I'm retired, I have a lot more free time, evidently. Since I've been retired, it's been about 3 months now. As you can tell, this is how long I've been in the airport. I was 32 years old when I came into this airport and clean shaven. I visited just about all of the restaurant kiosks in this concourse. I've walked through all the shops. I hit my 7,000 step goal early on today, trying to keep myself busy and active. I've walked about 8 miles of airport concourse, investigating every little shop and store and restroom. Spent some time playing with the AED, give myself a little wake up. Checked out this beauty supply booth, bought a couple of things to make me look real nice. And I've been living between the customer service window and the Burger King. Who knew they had beer at Burger King? This day may never end. So since I've been retired, I have been on the road a lot. I think I just completed my, 5th cross-country road trip. The youngest OG daughter was recently married off, so Mrs. OG and I have been driving a lot between Oregon and Idaho, helping put on that event. So I've been putting some miles on, both on an airplane and in the new OG truck. So it's been a little tough for me to get content made until just now. I think here at the end of August, things are going to settle down a little bit, and I should be able to get a few more videos produced. My goal is to get at least one a week out for you guys. I think they're taking the wheels off of that plane, so that's probably my plane. I just like doing them. It's really my only job now, other than fixing up my house and mowing a lawn. Making a bowl of cereal in the morning, petting a dog, and making videos is about as fancy as my life is now. Been in this airport for so long that a couple of people have actually died. So we're trying to make arrangements to contact their next of kin right now. So now that you know where I've been, I'll tell you where I'm going. Hopefully home one of these days before I expire myself in this airport. This guy was 32 years old when we started sitting here. It is my intention to take the Danger Show on the road to actually do a lot more content for you guys. I've got a lot of things to review, a lot of products sitting in my office right now that need to be reviewed, and a lot of ideas of stuff, just equipment, guns, knives that I have that I've been meaning to review for a long time. Fun fact, when they first canceled my flight, and I planted these seeds in some fresh dirt. That's how long I've been here. So it's my hope to get a video made at least once a week, maybe even 2 videos a week. That's not a very aggressive goal. It takes me usually about 2 or 3, 4 hours to film a video, and usually about 6 to 8 hours to edit a video together. So it's a pretty easy part-time job. So I should be able to put that together somehow. Even the TSA security check guys have dropped their security boxes and gone home for the day. I'm still going to be in the area to film with Jeff over at Tal Fledermaus for the foreseeable future, at least until next spring when I physically pick up and permanently relocate in the new compound in Idaho. There is a new OG's Danger Show being built in Idaho, slowly but surely. You might have seen sneak peeks of it on previous videos, but I'm really excited about what the Danger Studio is going to consist of once I get relocated up there. Speaking of which, tell me if this is something that would interest you or if I'm way off base here. I've been thinking about starting a little side channel, a B channel, if you will. No, it's not for cooking things. I've recently picked up a lot of equipment for the Danger compound up in Idaho. Been doing a lot of outdoor adventures and sports up there myself. Mountain biking. I've got a new Polaris General side-by-side. I've got a canoe, a kayak, all kinds of awesome terrain up there, woods and lakes and all kinds of stuff. And I've got, of course, the new Danger truck that you might have seen on my Instagram reel. So I've been thinking about possibly doing a little side channel about some outdoor sports, some outdoor adventure things that really don't have a ton to do with guns and knives. Always guns and knives will be present, but possibly another channel that's just more outdoor adventures. Maybe call it OG's Danger Mountain or something. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Well, I better let you guys go. I'm going to go walk another mile or two around the concourses before my shift. Oh, that's right, I didn't tell you. I've been here so long, I've taken a job as an airport porter. So you guys stay safe out there. Stay in touch with me here in the comment section. And again, if you are so inclined, I really appreciate your support over on Patreon now that this is my full-time job. Little things like Patreon and some sponsorships are going to be kind of what keeps the OG's Danger Show boat afloat. If you're not already a subscriber to this channel, reach down here and give it a subscribe, and then make sure you tap that little bell over there so that you get notified about any time I put on a new video. If you're interested in any Danger Show merch, it's for sale down here below this video and every video I have. Well, that's about it for me. My shift is calling. I got to go wheel some old ladies over to the airplane before they die. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here in the Lost Airport. I think they're closing the airport. Appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging out with me here in this airport, giving me something to do and something to edit together. You guys stay safe out there. So now I want you to carry always, anywhere you possibly can. Until next video, OG out.